So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Looking to play him in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alvarez. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a good ball through.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
South Africa make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Paz. This is a promising build-up. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Paz, out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And smartly reclaimed. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
South Africa really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Sitole. Messi, good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foster. Can he get it through? Sitole.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Paz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foster. He's found space here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Cross into the box.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Tagliafico calmly anticipates. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Sitole. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Los jugadores están entrando al campo de juego. Cambio.
Argentina kick off the second half.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
De Paul. Molina. Looking for options for movement. In by Messi. Oh, that was vital. Foster. Oh, they could break here. South Africa ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. McAllister. That is ended up in no man's land. Foster. De Paul. Alvarez. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. Tries to pass it through. Played in. Terrific effort! They've got to be quick to recover this. So we've reached the hour mark. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Foster. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Alvarez. And he's in on goal. Shot a goal! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Argentina leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Plays a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, now he can run away with it. They're urging him to shoot. Crosses it. He leaps for it. That's another chance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And a header!
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Foster. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Fernandez. Oh, this is a terrific run. Foster. He shifted it to the flank. De Paul. He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Molina. Towering header! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Argentina have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alex Molina. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Quality ball. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.